How to become wealthy if you have $0 to your name. Stay tuned. What's going on? It's your boy Jeremy Cash, live and direct with another valuable video for you, okay? If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, guys. You guys are gonna love this video. I want to teach you how to build that wealth for your family and future generations, okay? Like I said, I'm not telling y'all nothing that I ain't working on right now. All right, so before I do start, make sure you go to the vlog page and subscribe over there. And I will be uploading some more videos on that channel as well. So make sure you do that. Hit this video with a thumbs up and let's get straight into it. All right, so I got my little chart right here. I'm gonna show y'all that in just a second. But the reason why I'm making this video, guys, is because a lot of people are living way below the standard of how they should be living, okay? I see it every day, man, and it's sad because a lot of people don't have the knowledge, and I want to just get that knowledge to people so that they can start gaining wealth for their family, friends, and other things like that, guys. And mostly, a lot of people's reason for why they're not where they are is because they don't have enough money. But truth be told, we can all get the kind of money that we want, and it's a lot of ways to get it. So one of the best ways to get it is using OPM, which is other people's money, getting other people to pay you for you to be able to do your business, guys. And if you probably thinking like, how in the heck I'm gonna do that? Well, credit cards, guys. Credit cards is one of the best ways to do this. And a lot of people shun credit cards because they're stupid. They don't understand the value of a credit card. See, credit card companies, they know that most people have a consumer mindset. And so they know that most people are going to spend their money on junk and dumb stuff, and they're going to go into debt. But with an entrepreneur mindset and a rich mindset, we're going to use our credit cards to build wealth. And that's how you're going to build wealth for your family. Because if you don't have the money, guess what? You get your credit right. You can apply for cards, get huge limits, and use that money for other stuff. And I'm going to go into that right now. Okay, so this chart right here is very cluttered, but I want you guys to follow along with me. All right. So before I show you the rest of this, let's say, you've been working on your credit. Let's say you started from scratch. You got a secure credit card, you paid on that for about 6 months to a year. And then you got good credit history that you got there. And then they, let's say they gave you an unsecured credit card. OK, and then now you have a $10,000 limit you apply for. You got a $10,000 limit of the bank's money. So that's other people's money. They paid you. Right. OK, so most people at a young age, they would think, oh, I got a $10,000 credit card. Let me go to the mall. Let's go buy some Jordans. Let's go buy some rims on my car. All of that stupid stuff. That's dumb. That's broke, poor mindset. OK, now the rich people will say, let's purchase a home. And I know you're like, man, ain't no way you could purchase a home with $10,000. But there is. All right. So let me break this down to you. All right. So like I said up here, OPM is other people's money. All right. So let's say you looking for a home and you see a home that's $250,000. Now, oh, is it getting blurry? All right. Let's say you found a home for $250,000, guys, right here. Now, let's say the traditional way, if you was just trying to pay for it out your pocket, just you was big balling, your down payment would be around, at 20%, it'd be around $50,000 down payment. All right. Most people don't got that. Right. So what we would do as an entrepreneur and being smart, okay, we don't have the money. Let's say we live a regular life. We live in an apartment like I live in now. I live in an apartment. I make good money by living in an apartment, being smart. Okay, so let's say you live in an apartment. You're not making too much money. And you like, man, I want to, get ahead in life. I want to build wealth at a young age or whatever age you're at. And you just don't know how because you don't have the money or no one ever taught you this. So let's say, at that $250,000, let's say you got on Zillow.com and you typed in foreclosure homes. You found homes that were in foreclosure. Right now, this is stuff that I'm learning. So listen up, y'all. You found a house that was in foreclosure. The house was $250,000, but the value of the house was $300,000. So that leaves you around $50,000 in equity. All right, guys. So with that being said, now that since the house is in foreclosure, most of the time when a house is in foreclosure, guys, it means that somebody can't pay for it. They either had a death in the family or, you know, just some type of tragedy in their family, and they just can't afford the house. So it's going up in foreclosure. So they put it on the market as a pre-foreclosure home or a foreclosed home or foreclosure home. And then, you know, for the person that's selling the home, he wants to get rid of it, you know, so that way it doesn't screw him over. It's getting blurry again. Let me straighten that up. He wants to sell it so that it's not screwing him over and things like that. And so what he wants to do, well, normally if you was to, you know, like I said, buy the house outright, it'd be $50,000. But what the guy wants to do when he sells it is he's going to say, look, man, you know, I'm going through this. I need to get rid of this home. This is typically the case. So, you know, the down payment on the home is going to be $8,750, right? So let's say you manage to save that up, right? But then that's going to zero itself out. But let's say you borrowed that $8,750 from your new credit card that you just got since you've been working on your credit. You had a $10,000 credit card. You took $8,750 from that credit card to put a down payment on a nice house that's not run down. It's nice because he's been living in there, but he just can't afford the payments no more, right? So you take that $8,000 from your credit card, right? And now what I told you guys about credit cards is credit cards are so dope because it's a revolving credit, right? So once you pay that down, guess what? You can always use that money again. And we're going to get to that in just a second, right? So let's say, you know, that you have an entrepreneurial mindset and you purchase the house. You put the down payment, meaning the house is yours. Once you put that down payment, that house is yours, okay? So then you get somebody moved in that house, and now you're getting a cash flow of around $700 a month, guys. So in 12 months, if you're getting a cash flow, meaning money in your pocket, if you're getting a cash flow of around $700 a month, that's going to be, in 12 months, that's going to be $8,400 a year, right? So you only $350 short from the money you took off your credit card. So every time you get a $700 payment in the mail, in the bank, you put that $700 right towards that balance. You paying down that credit card, right? Y'all see where I'm going with this? So you take $700 a month. You paying down that balance. In 12 months, you'll be pretty much done. You will have to carry over to that January when you get that other $700. You'll put $350 from that $700 onto the card. And guess what? The card is all the way paid off. The credit card is all the way paid off, guys. So guess what that means? This $8,400 a month, now that you got a property, somebody's living in it, you get $8,400 a year. I mean, not a month, but you get $8,400 a year, every year, until that person decides to leave that house. And if they do, you move somebody else in there. And guess what? You continue to cash flow $8,400 every year in your pocket because you decided to pay that credit card down. And now you got this money going. Now you got a property. And guess what you can do? Since it's a revolving credit, you got your balance all the way back to $10,000 because you paid that down. And guess what? You just repeat the cycle. You repeat the cycle, y'all. Do you see what I'm saying? You see how the rich people think? This is what rich people have been doing. If you don't believe me, look up Robert Kiyosaki, the guy who wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is what they're doing. Look up a guy by the name Chris Crone on YouTube. This is what the rich people have been doing. It's called good debt and bad debt, okay? There's a such thing as good debt and bad debt. A lot of people are scared of debt, but that's why they're not getting rich, guys. That's why they're not getting rich. Because I know people that have huge credit limits, but they have no clue about this, or otherwise they would have been wealthy by now. You know, I know a guy that has around $20,000, $30,000 credit limit, but he just lives a traditional life. He don't know anything about anything. He just has huge credit limits because they always sending him stuff in the mail, and he keeps applying, and he gets, you know, huge credit limits, and he just buys consumer stuff like a new washer. That washer's not going to pay you any money back to pay your credit card off. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell people about credit, this is CL is credit limit, the CS is a credit score. Now, one thing I was telling you guys, you only need a fair credit score. It doesn't even have to be excellent. It doesn't have to be in the 700s, 800s. You only need a fair credit score, guys, to even, be approved, for the FH loan and things like that, to be able to get these kind of, prices. So a 640 credit score to a 659 is pretty much all you would need to be able to get what you need going, guys, to get what you need going. So that's not even a 700. So if you can get your score to about right here, guys, work on your credit, get that credit line up, even if you have to do multiple credit cards. But what I was saying, guys, was once you pay this down and you got your $10,000 credit limit again, guess what you're going to do? You get back on Zillow, you look up another foreclosed home, and you repeat the process. Okay? You put another down payment on it. Okay, same price range or even lower. So maybe next time your down payment is only $4,000, right? And you cash flow around $400 or $500 a month. You do the same exact cycle. Now you got 2 properties, and you just keep doing it. It's crazy, right? This is the power of OPM, other people's money. This is the power of credit cards that people don't tell you about because they want to say credit cards are bad. Credit cards are terrible. But this, what I'm showing you now, can actually, change something in your life to where it's like, dang, I never looked at credit cards like that. Exactly. Because most people are broke. Most people don't have the money. Most people don't have that knowledge to even tell you that. So that's why I wanted to change you guys' mind and show you how you can start building wealth with your credit cards. But it doesn't even have to be real estate. It could be something else. Like I was telling you guys, if you use credit cards, use it for stuff that's going to make you money, not something that's going to take money out of your pockets. See, you go into debt when you use your credit cards to buy a new car if you're not going to sell the car to make more money. If you just want a new car and you like, oh, I'm just going to put a down payment off my credit card and then I'm going to try to make, that's how you go into debt and that's how you stay broke. But if you was to use that as a down payment for that car and then you use that car to post it on a site called Turo, an app to where you can rent your car out and then you're making money on your car, you could pay your credit card off and then you got your car paid off, then that's smart. Smart debt. That's good debt. You know what I mean? But if you use it for, you guys get the point. So that's how you guys can start getting wealthy. And that's why credit cards are so important. That's why this year I've been working on getting so many credit cards, guys, for the simple fact that a lot of credit cards have a lot of different cashback reward systems. Like some you get, 2% cash back, 5% cash back, things like that. So while you're using the card, you're actually making money because they're going to give you cash back for using the card. And then they have the cards that you could do airline miles. You can get, like I was telling you guys on another video, that you can get, free hotel stays, free plane tickets around, the US and the world really for free by using credit cards, guys. And so this is the stuff that they don't tell you about credit cards that I wanted to make sure I showed you guys about credit cards that can actually bring you wealth. And that's why I want you from now on, if you don't have credit cards, first of all, get some. Okay. Even if you apply and you can't, just get a secured credit card to start off with, whether it's a Capital One card or a Discover It card. Those are like 2 that I really recommend as a secured card. But if you already have credit cards and you haven't been doing stuff like that, now you know what to do. Okay. Now you know that you can become wealthy using your credit cards. I also know a way that you can use credit cards to pay off debt But that's in a whole nother video. So if y'all want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. But how do you guys feel about, is this anything that you guys already knew? Is this something new to you? Or how do you feel about using credit cards? Or did this video help at all? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to know where you guys' mind is at. I didn't know anything about this stuff, man. And this year I learned about all of this stuff. Like literally, I didn't know nothing about none of this stuff. So as I learned, I told you guys, I'm gonna bring it to y'all to maybe help some of y'all who didn't know, you know, some of this stuff. So if I helped you in any way, let me know. If you need any help with anything, guys, my number's below. You can text me. My email's below. You can hit me up on there. And as I said, my social medias right now, as I'm making this video, is deactivated. So you can't follow me on there just yet because I'm going on a little fast right now. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys later. Remember this if you got to watch this again, guys. But remember, credit cards are your friends if you use them the right way, man. They can make you a lot of money. Like I said, stop saying you don't got money and go get the credit. You could be credit rich before you're regular rich. Before you got the cash in your pocket, you can have them cards in your wallet. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm out. All right, peace.